Hello and welcome to The Dish with Liz. My name is Liz Rodriguez. I'm a registered dietitian and I'm here to offer nutritional solutions to your most pressing questions. So let's get started right away today. Jenny from Indian Land, South Carolina recently wrote and she said this: I would like to know why veggies like broccoli make me bloated and it hurts my lower intestines. I do suffer from IBS. I take pancreatic enzymes before meals because my body does not break down the food. I am trying to eat healthier, but it's hard with all the bloating and gassy feelings. Can you recommend something to help with those issues or alternate veggies? Jenny, this is a terrific question and I appreciate you asking it on behalf of others because I know you're not the only one that deals with this with or without irritable bowel syndrome. And you're right. Certain veggies are more gas-promoting than others, such as broccoli, beans, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, asparagus, garlic and onions, lettuce, and spinach, especially when they're in raw form. And this typically happens when air becomes trapped in the small intestine or the colon, leading to a byproduct of undigested carbohydrates. Now, depending on the integrity of your gut, and the presence of certain bacterial strains, yeast, and fungi, those carbohydrates may remain undigested. They may then ferment and lead to gas and bloating. I'm going to give you 5 basic ways to increase your tolerance to these veggies. First of all, gently steam or cook your veggies to increase tolerance. 2, eat slowly and avoid gulping air. 3, chew thoroughly and better yet blend or pre-digest the ingredients into a smooth puree like a smoothie or a soup. 4, choose different food combinations that work for you. Check out the body ecology to learn what combinations they suggest. 5, consume cultured foods daily to enhance the nutritive value, enzymes, and beneficial probiotics consumed to promote and enhance your digestibility. Digestive enzymes can also be useful, but the problem with them is that they require long-term use, so it's not a good, sustainable option. We really want to address the root cause first. So for example, you could begin by gently cooking the broccoli cheese-like soup recipe that I've included below. So try cooking that to see if that improves tolerance. If that doesn't quite do it, try blending that same recipe into a smooth puree and see how that works for your digestive system. If that still doesn't work, try simpler combinations with fewer ingredients. Or try adding about a half a cup of cultured foods rich in probiotics at the beginning of most meals. If none of these suggestions work and you still experience unpleasant symptoms from the broccoli, then I encourage you to avoid broccoli altogether and focus on some of the many other vegetables that you can consume and enjoy symptom-free. In fact, you'll want to choose vegetables that are high in soluble fiber and avoid those that are high in insoluble fiber. Think of insoluble fiber as roughage, which is hard for someone with gut issues to digest. It's a little harder on your belly. So stick to those vegetables that are high in soluble fiber, and that's things like squash or zucchini. So to summarize, Jenny, since you have IBS, I encourage you to avoid insoluble fiber where you can, cook your veggies well, blend often, and begin to integrate probiotic-rich cultured foods into many of your meals to help reestablish good flora in your gut. Now, if none of that works after a month or so of being really diligent and incorporating these suggestions, then you might want to consider having mediator release testing to help identify trigger foods that are unique to you. Now, mediator release testing is used with the LEAP Immunocalm dietary program. And what we do is we do a blood test that takes about 150 samples, and it allows us to detect underlying triggers of food sources that are a source of inflammation that are unique to you. As a LEAP therapist, I've created a LEAP 101 mailing list to help you learn more about this program, to get a better understanding of what it involves through a tutorial that will come to your inbox every other day for a couple of weeks. So by the end of those 2 weeks, you should have a good idea. A lot of your questions should be answered. If this interests you, hop on my mailing list right beneath here, and we'll get some of your questions answered. In the meantime, if you want to engage with me, I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Let me know what's a trouble food for you or a trouble veggie for you, and what you intend to try based on what we talked about today. I'd love to hear from you, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. In the meantime, be well, be wise, and remember to take care of you.